from Los Angeles.
Coming up on NBA Today, so the contract is inked, but how exactly can LeBron help unlock this new look Philadelphia lineup? Our experts weigh in. Plus, W All-Star Weekend, it's now in the rear view, so we have highlights. Before all the festivities, I caught up with Caitlin Clark for an exclusive interview. You will not want to miss that. And now that LeBron is off the board, where do Miami, Cleveland, Golden State even turn? NBA Today starts right now. So some news over the weekend. LeBron James on Sunday officially signed a 2-year, $8 million deal with the 76ers, according to Sharpe. Now, the deal includes a player option in the second season, a full 15% trade kicker. James, remember, was not eligible for a no-trade clause because he hasn't been with the team for 4 seasons, and no player in NBA history has made more money just from his salary than LeBron James, as you can see here. And as we welcome you inside our Los Angeles studios alongside Vince Goodwill, his shades, Shanae Agumake, Shams Charania, I'm Malika Andrews. So, Shams, now that the deal is done, looking at all of those details, what's the most important one to pick out?
Look, it was obvious. Money was of no consequence, no significance for LeBron James in this decision to sign with the Sixers. He's playing for the veteran minimum contract, the lowest amount that he can play for, and he made a decision at the outset of free agency that he was going to go somewhere where he felt he had the best chance to win a championship. No damn the money. It didn't matter what it came with. And he spoke to a few people importantly. Jaylen Brown spoke to Rich Paul, his agent, but Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, and Nick Nurse all spoke to LeBron James during the process to recruit him, to get him on board with this. And Nick Nurse was the only coach, my understanding was, that spoke to LeBron James during the process that was very pivotal. And you think about the last hurdle over the last week or so as LeBron James was sifting through the Cavaliers, the Heat, and the Warriors and the Sixers was family. Going from LA all the way to the East Coast, that was a major change for LeBron James' lifestyle. So once he got Savannah, his young daughter Zuri, Bronny, and Bryce on board, he made the decision on Friday to go with the Sixers.
All right, so that's all the details that got us to the point that we are at now. The Sixers starting lineup, though, when you take a step back, it is loaded, Shanae. And some players have some notable history playing against each other as well. So what do you say? Let's go back. Why don't we start in 2025? Because remember, that is when Tyrese Maxey outdueled LeBron in a back-and-forth battle, powering Philadelphia to a 118-104 win. Maxey saved his best for the King. He dropped 43 points. He outscored LeBron's 31. After the game, here's what Maxey had to say about LeBron's work ethic.
He's just like a big brother to me, you know, same agent. I worked out with him a few times every summer, and I'm one to, like, we worked out at 6, and I would beat him to the gym a few times. And he was like, nah, like that shit, I can't let that happen. So he started getting to the gym at 5 and lifting. So he was in a full sweat, like at 5:30 once I got to the gym. And I was like, man, you got it, man. You win, I ain't gonna lie.
So from rivals to teammates, Jaylen Brown and LeBron James, of course, they squared off one last time in that Celtics-Lakers rivalry just a few months back ago in February. That's when Brown led Boston to a 22-point win over LA. He contributed a game-high 32 points. And then after the game, remember, LeBron James, he turned a lot of heads with that high praise he had for Jaylen's MVP candidacy.
You can't fault this. This whole MVP thing, I don't understand why his name is not getting talked about some as well. Like, nobody gave him a shot to start the season. And he's at, 30?
It's an honor for LeBron, who's arguably the best player to ever play the game, giving me some high praise.
So that's how they've squared against each other. Now they're all teammates. And I think, Shanae, one of the most intriguing aspects, right, of this new 76ers team is how the ball is going to be shared. Because you have so many players that are so accustomed to having the ball in their hands and really high usage rates if you look at it. Because it's worth noting that among the 56 players to average at least 60 touches in the last 30 games played last season, none of Philly's projected started 5. They rank in the top 15 when we're talking about touch length here. So that maybe suggests more of a healthy balance than the eye test is saying. I'm curious your thoughts, but Shams, do we have an understanding of how exactly Philadelphia plans to use LeBron?
Malika, we're going to be looking at some point LeBron James this upcoming season. The Sixers, I'm told, are expecting LeBron James to play a good amount of time and period of time at the point guard position on offense, initiating the game, the offense for Nick Nurse. Tyrese Maxey last season played a lot on the ball at point guard. And we know his prowess off the ball as a scorer, but
We saw it next to James Harden.
think of a better player that can set the table for Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, VJ Edgecombe. There's all these players that can score, that can get the ball from LeBron James. And the one season LeBron spent at point guard in the NBA in his 23 seasons, the 2019-2020 season, Shanae, he led the league in assists. The Lakers won the championship that year. And we never saw point LeBron again until
Preserved in
potentially
amber.
this season. But the buzzword around the Sixers right now is sacrifice. And they're going to have a couple team mini camps in August that'll give the Sixers and LeBron James an opportunity to spend time with each other, to galvanize, to get that chemistry right before the start of the season. But Tyrese Maxey and LeBron James are already spending time working out in Los Angeles this week.
So, Shams, if you're gonna sacrifice for one player, it might be one of the greatest of all time. You can take a, swallow that pill. LeBron James playing point. Maybe not where I normally would have thought he would be, considering the backcourt, how quick they move in transition. But the last time we saw him exclusively there, 2020, I love our producers. We always have the tape. Let me show you guys what it looked like and how this potentially can be great for Joel Embiid. This is simple transition action. Pick and roll. The defense is not up to meet Anthony Davis. That's Joel Embiid's sweet spot. He loves the top of the court. And so for LeBron to have these easy looks, that he does in his sleep. Again, right here, this is a horn screen that turns into a drag screen. Multiple options. When you have bigs like Joel that can shoot, they can stay out there and linger, but also we know he loves to be in the paint and be ferocious. Did you see that mouse in the house scenario right there? Was that Dame? Was that CJ? He didn't want them problems. If you look at LeBron in 2019 to 2020 when they won the championship, 238 assists to Anthony Davis, most by one player to another in the playoff run, in that championship run. So for LeBron to, swing, whether it's 1 to 4, I just like how they have the versatility to start saying this is how we envision it, and then if it doesn't really work out, they can sort of slot him to another place.
Well, availability is the big thing, because you look at Anthony Davis and LeBron, that was the most games Anthony Davis had played up until that point. We know the bubble helped with the break and everything else. With Joel Embiid, 58 games over the last 2 seasons. He has not been available, so that means the 76ers are going to have to be a lot more malleable in how they organize their team, because you don't know if he's going to be out there.
Well, you mentioned, though, that the break in 2020 that potentially helped someone, or certainly helped someone like an Anthony Davis. I wonder if that also helped the energy of someone like LeBron James having to shoulder the load of point guard, but they do have that versatility.
Yeah, they do. When I am thinking about Joel Embiid, I feel like if I'm him, I'm happy. I'm happy. I know he's been an MVP, and we all know his full potential, but at this point, it's about getting him available for the games that matter the most.
Yeah.
This process in Philly has been excruciating long.
It's become a tagline. It's been so long.
Exactly. And if I'm playing alongside Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, you already dubbed Tyrese Maxey the franchise, like handing the keys over there. This is a perfect scenario where, and I don't like saying the 2 words that everyone is allergic to, load management. You have a limited amount of games where you feel good about him and his body in the regular season and just prime him for the postseason.